I mean, we started way back July.
Mm-hmm.
It's already October, man.
Yeah.
It's already October. But I think these guys really just want to have fun. They don't forget anyone. Blufire versus RPH. Let's
go.
get it on.
Yeah, let's go into the draft, guys. It's Blufire versus PH, and as we did see earlier, KLVJ is not going to be playing. Instead, it's going to be Renzio, their 6-man, stepping it for the queue, and no Barats still in this game until now.
You do not want Blufire to have that, even if there is nothing at stake here for the side of Blufire. You do not want to give that to them. It's really annoying hero. RPH though, they have to win this game. Because the thing is, if they don't, they lose their top 1 placement already.
Yep, that's actually quite scary. That's very, very scary. For Aura PH is just, it's close, right? They're very, very close to each other on the scoreboard, so gotta be chill.
Remember, if you're on the 2nd place here, for the side of Aura PH, if you just go to the 2nd place, then that could mean you facing Onic PH.
Very difficult, definitely difficult opponent.
And still, even if historically Aura PH, or Onic PH does not have that much success versus Onic PH on a best of 5.
It was still close. I mean, the games that they
close.
have are like 5-game series 3-2 most of the time, right?
Nail biters.
Very, very close. So they don't want to be put in that position. They have to play their very, very best in this one.
Play to the best of your ability. And you know what, for RPH, if they do make it to the top spot, then that means they have to face Signal Ultra, which is one of the teams that really give them a hard time.
That's right.
So for RPH, what do you pick? At this point, where do you put yourself? But let's check the draft. Okay,
you know, it's fine. I think it's fine for them. They have historically beaten these teams anyway. So they're still going to be there. Either way, they should be able to, they should be in a different forum after a week, a week's worth of break after this weekend. So I think RPH is just going to be fine either way. But of course, you want to fight. You want to just keep fighting.
Keep on fighting and never let the fighting stop. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Khaled, Akufra, and Lance. RPH still getting strong side lanes.
Sand Brothers.
Still getting, still getting that good, not so greedy setup here for the side of Aura PH.
Yeah.
They have the Ruby, Selena, and the Cho.
And nothing too crazy as well. Nothing out of the ordinary for Aura PH. I mean, the biggest surprise here is that Aura PH has been allowed to make use of that Selena, which we've seen Greed play historically to its maximum potential. It's just so scary to watch. And you know what? Blufire says, let him go ahead and have fun with the Selena, which might be a big mistake.
Yeah. And as you can see here, it's Kripsu who's not going to be playing for the side of Blufire. So for the last game, for the last series of the MPL, it's going to be Secret, Fuzaken, Chu, Unseen, and Limbs.
That's right. 6 men coming in strong here for these teams. Jawhead going to be out of contention as well. Renzio, he's had a very little amount of exposure to the games, but he's had pretty good KDA. So I wonder if he's going to go hard on KDA as well here on this one. No FAMs means there's no Renzio special today.
There is no Renzio
have
special.
To go for something different here. I'm not sure if he's going to be the one to play the Ruby. Kiluash is definitely going to be on that show though.
Well, I mean, you have to notice the back of Cho right now. It says Bang Bang. It does say Bang Bang.
He's one of the only heroes whose model is turned behind us. They're not facing directly, so
I mean,
that's gonna be a trend.
I dig the idea. Like, if you're gonna tell me that we are going to have side views of heroes here, looking at the other side, like blue side is gonna look at the right, RPH is gonna look at the left. That would be so cool, because that looks like a fighting game load screen.
Yeah, it would be fun.
It would be fun. It would be
Wish
fun.
we had more of that.
I think this is a step in the right direction.
Well, they should do more. They should do more remodels
But
of
you know
these.
what? Let me tell you something. The way that Ruby looks right now, this is top tier waifu material.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that means though. Like, what? What does that mean?
Top tier waifu material.
Let's just let that
No, no,
stand
no,
by
no.
itself. I think I'll just let that statement stand by itself. So right now it's going to be the Kagura. Okay, Kagura export. Very classic lineup from Blufire, I would say. They don't really have a Blufire like this is a Blufire lineup.
No,
but
no, they don't have
these are
that.
classic heroes that they use.
They play whatever they want to play, and let them have their fun. Let them have their fun.
Carry is gonna be the big one, a big hard carry for Aura PH. Who is it gonna be?
So I just got word that for Group B, Omega is safely at rank number 2. Onyx cannot chase them down.
No more chasing.
Cannot
for them.
bring them down.
All right,
to
we are
victory.
set.
We there is probably a chance that Onyx can be,
Can
put
they
to the
still
fourth
drop
spot.
to 4?
So there can still be movement. There can still be movement, but that is going to be an error that Onyx needs to make.
Yeah, for sure. I
So-
mean, that's unlikely, but still a possibility.
Still a possibility, and you don't take that away from them.
Okay, final piece of the puzzle here for Aura PH is that Yi Sun Shin, and it's also very classic Aura PH. This looks like a very well-balanced lineup with a lot of defense on it and a lot of hard-hitting side laners as well. Expect that Cho to be in the mid lane, not the Kiluash Cho, but Kiluash is going to be on the Yu Zhong.
Yep, that
It's
is
gonna be
true.
fun.
That is true. Well, this is somewhat of a, how do I say this? A great setup for both teams. Very comfortable for both of their sides, but it all comes down to execution. And in terms of execution, Aura PH does not fail in those kinds of parts.
Absolutely.
But let's give Blufire a chance. Here. You never lose sight of what's in front of
You're
you.
100% aware.
And Aura Fire.
There you go.
I
They're
actually
doing
bought
it
that.
for you.
I actually bought that.
Oh, really?
And the Onyx one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because they're the only teams. Well, I plan to buy everything just to support the esports scene.
Of course.
But you know what? I start with the ones who has teams here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Onyx, Aura.
That's what you want to do.
I mean, if there's something like Bren lang malakas.
Someday. Maybe someday.
Maybe
we'll
someday.
Get there.
maybe.
That's what we're looking for. Maybe when we become the franchise league, maybe we'll have the ability to vie for that. But for the
Aye.
meantime, yeah, we will have to just go ahead and support our teams. Great kick by Unseen using the flame shot to push back Greed in the mid lane, and that nets them a good advantage in the early game.
Inseparable duo, Unseen and Chu, showing us the prowess in terms of just being annoying and using their stuff into full advantage. And Fuzaken here really putting a lot of pressure here on JP. Or JP, he asked for help. He already asked for help. Like, okay, I'm having a really hard time now. Just help someone.
Exactly.
Get here.
It worked
And he
out.
almost died. He almost went down there.
That's basically what Fuzaken's doing. He's using his knowledge from his previous team. He knew that JP's probably going to be alone there. And he went for it. And somehow he did delay the movement of the Yi Sun Shin for quite a while.
Arrow won't connect. Kilowash here just staying near his turret. He's turret hugging right now. And there is a Fuzaken, wild Fuzaken captured here
There
by
you go.
Raflisha. And that is going to be legit to the kun to the do. Top lane. Renjo winning that 1v1 against Secret.
Quite well done there. And I would say that Renzio, as usual, he is showing up strong here. Right off the bat for Aura PH. And they are going to be able to get a free mid lane here. Phantom Execution, make it out of there alive. Just make sure that you get focused on by Aura here. And Blufire, they're starting to kind of fall lower in terms of tempo.
And,
Another hit.
Khaled gets hit Arrow will connect. Kilowash here going 1v1 with Limbs. Avarice comes into play at this point in time. Avarice, though, will it matter? Yes, it will.
Yes,
But
it will.
did he win the trade? No, he didn't. That
That's
is
right.
a Yuzhong. Oh, but Fuzaken here
Ooh, bursted.
doesn't have the flicker to get out.
Maximum stacks after Wave the Dragon. The target is right in the face of JP. What does he do? He charges his arrow to its maximum damage
Not
and lets it go.
not even
Not normal
looking at
attacks.
the possibility that normal attacks could take him down.
Yeah.
They get the turtle. JP just having the time of his life. Secret here really just trying to fight Renjo here. Renjo, he has his ultimate. He can cancel the Sandguard if he wants to. Ultimate!
Oh, where you going,
Going
Secret?
in! And that was a good use of the ultimate because when the pull was used,
Look at this.
the Sandguard is there and there is an RRQ sticker to seal the deal.
There you go. So good movements here coming.
Oh!
Kians, where you going? Where are you going, JP, with the Mountain Shocker?
Mountain Shockered. Chu here is a target of greed. Doesn't have any more in his kit. But still, he will stay alive. Limbs! Limbs! Limb! Oh, no.
Repletion's on the hunt.
They're everywhere!
Oh my
RPH
gosh.
is everywhere right now.
This map control, though, they want to finish this quick. They don't want this to go to the late game and make
RPH omnipresent.
omnipresent all the time.
They're omnipresent. They're everywhere. And another dragon comes out. Look at that arrow. It doesn't really hit anyone, but Secret is here. He's trying to tank up as much as possible. The Tyrant's Rage is there. Tyrant's Revenge as well. Knockup is
JP?
there. JP getting
this
called
guy.
out, and that is going to be Chu taking him down. In the process of taking down 2 people, 3 people for Chu.
Oh,
probably.
Kilowash is gonna go down.
Kilowash will go down. Avarice is there. Greed. Can he hit him with an arrow? He's gonna
gonna be
go for this.
unlikely, but
He
he
is
wants
gonna
to
go
go
for
for
this. He is gonna go for this. I know. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's him. That's the escape. Limbs is going to be there to back up Chu as well. And the ultimates, the spam, the arrow.
Oh!
It hits him in the end.
You never ever contest that greed arrow.
You don't sleep on greed on that, Selena, for sure. Absolutely.
You look from to the left. Remember the what does your parents tell you? What did your parents tell you when crossing the street? You look to the left, you look to the right.
That's right.
And when you see no arrows coming for you, you cross the street.
Yep.
But
press
remember,
back.
you have to look top, you have to look bot. You didn't look that way.
Yeah, that's just the
You
big
didn't look
mistake.
that way. So Selena, greed just hit you with an arrow. And
And-
it costed you your life.
Yep, and double Mountain Shocker is going to be
Oh.
hitting these 2 people on the left.
Spicy
gosh.
damage. Oh, 4-man ulti, but no follow-up. That was sad for the side
That
of
was so
Blufire. That
sad.
could have been the turnaround that they needed. Fuzakin there. What a play.
Yeah, great Tyrant's Rage, but no damage output to follow it up. That is just basically not where you want to be. Firaga Armor going to be taken out here. He has Immortalities, and he's going to be able to clear the minion waves if he needs to. But no Last Insanity means that he's probably going to go down. There you go. Going to use it to make an escape instead.
Arrows for days. Greed Legolas. Confirmed.
For sure.
For sure. This guy's just a monster, honestly. And he hits. He hits
He
Lance.
hits it. And
He hits Lance.
yeah, basically. Look at that. Chu is even super low. He's going to have to back
Another
off.
hit.
And another one.
You
Arrows
never
for
stop
days.
hitting. Just do it.
Seriously, here we go. Another one.
Another collapse. Oh
Another
my
one,
goodness,
and they-
Aura PH.
Just keep going.
Goodness gracious, this guy is just throwing arrows for days. And I would like to commend Blufire here. They're not really giving up to the pressure that much, because if you see the kill count going up for the side of RPH, it doesn't really look that way in terms of their turrets. But you know what? Renjo here toying with Secret. Secret here will be forced to use a flicker. Limbs will try to help his ally. And that is going to be a free turtle for Yi Sun Shin, as Blufire cannot go out of their base anymore.
Lots of people from the side of Blufire, from Aura, can actually cancel out the quicksand guard, so they're not going to be as secured with the frontliner Secret. And it's a good thing that Fuzuken is on that Kufra, or else they would have been, they would probably ended earlier. And some teams are opting for that, just like the Kufra, the backup. Here we go, though. Big engagement from Blufire.
Oh, and Raflesia here with the kick. Here comes the Dragon coming in. Yuzhong Kilowash Secret gets knocked up. And that is going to be Blufire collapsing to that pressure. Aura PH, they are pushing down the turrets onto the bottom lane. Kilowash is going there. Chu trying to take down the minions. He will be successful. Good defense coming out from Blufire.
Yeah, Blufire going to be able to at least walk off with inhibitor towers intact, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to fight. Course, that same umbrella open, going to be able to make sure that Unseen is going to be able to walk out, but these arrows, they just keep hitting all the time. And good thing about Blufire is the simple push won't be able to do it for them. Yeah. Simple push by Aura PH can be defended. The Aura PH is going to need a little bit extra if they want to break through the base.
And look at Secret here. He is spotted out. He is spotted out by that trap. Raflesia going in. He really likes that Iori skin. And looking at Aura PH right now and how they actually take out their enemies, they do not force a team fight if ever Greed doesn't hit an arrow.
Yep.
So that means there's a lot of fights happening right now for Aura PH. It's just because Selena doesn't miss on the arrows.
Yep, the arrows just keep hitting for Greed. That's just going to be like the go signal. And most of the time, you know what, it's good that they have a Kagura who can kind of nullify some of these arrow hits with the debuff removal, but still, it's not proving to be any big factor. You can avoid the debuff, but you cannot avoid the damage.
Chu? Oh, Chu. With a sliver of his cape, he avoids that, and they let JP take the objective once again. And that is a solo JP, and I almost fell down off my chair.
Yeah. JP soloing it out and actually just getting a little bit of help in the end. Still going to be able to get that Lord while the rest of his team is already touching the inhibitor turret. That's how confident Aura PH is going to be right now.
He is...
Oh, man.
He's just hiding at that spot.
Yeah.
Another arrow hit here. Unseen. Look at the damage coming up from the Mountain Shocker. And Limbs just puts another marker in front of Unseen, and he gets hit either way.
Gee, seriously. It's so difficult to avoid Aura at this point. No.
How can you avoid Aura when Aura is just putting themselves in front of your faces?
Exactly. That's going to be it. Big question marks here. I guess the question mark here is how fast is Aura PH going to do this? Because the idea of a comeback here for Blufire is just so difficult to understand. I mean, towers are still alive. All of the first outer towers from all lanes are still up.
And Raflesia here, there is the Yin-Yang overturn being used. It won't really pull back anyone, but right now here comes the push. Kilowash gets hit by the arrow if he was an enemy. But he is an ally, and look at this initiation coming out from Fuzuken, showing us that he hasn't really lost his touch. JP jumping in. Fuzuken, he's way too tanky. He will bow out of that. Unseen, 1/4 of his HP got destroyed by that single poke coming out from that YSS. Raflesia, on the other hand, going in with a knock-up, and here comes Kilowash. He's just trying his best to push them back. They don't care about kills, they just want the base, and that's going to be game number 1, going to the side of Aura PH.
11 minutes game for Aura PH, didn't even want to make it to 12. That is how strong this team really is.